It is our privilege that we have amongst us today our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Yogesh Singh.
A very good afternoon. Shri Karnail Singh Ji, patron of Alumni Association. Dr. Muktesh Chandra of Delhi Police and the President of the Alumni Governing Council of the Alumni Association, Mr. Mahajan, other respective and distinguished alumni of Delhi Technological University, respected deans, invited guests and my dear friends. Just, many things have happened in the past. I came here somewhere in 2015 unofficially and 16 officially, or I should say regular. I came here in 2016. All official. So many years have passed, and our first job was to work on transforming a very reputed quality education provider, undergraduate education institution, into a research university. So we took many steps, and with the support of deans, head of the departments, other respected teachers, students and alumni, we could do few things in the university, and with a vision to be a world-class university. That's our vision, is to be a world-class university through education, innovation and research for the service of humanity. And I would like to thank our earlier vice chancellors and directors who could find this dream that whatever we want to do for the service of humanity. And it is in the preamble and then the logo of the university also, university since 1941 in the service of humanity, which inspires us. And I want to present few things. See here, in 2015-16, the student strength was 8,612, and now here in 2020-21 we have 13,491 students on campus, including 1,131 PhD students, postgraduate students and undergraduate students. When it comes to international students, first time we started this activity somewhere in 2017, and Director International Affairs is here. They worked very hard. We admitted 30 international students, and now we have 592 international students on campus representing 40 countries. So now you will see so many international students on campus, and outside university also there are many eating joints where you will find international students eating samosa, eating chole bhature, and that is a very different kind of experience which has happened. When it comes to the PhD student growth, because in all international ranking now focus is on PG and PhD students, although yes, undergraduate in engineering is very, very important, and we cannot and should not and will not ignore that. But PhD students, in 2015-16 we were having 3,024 PhD students, and now we have 1,131 PhD students on campus. Number of PhD students awarded, first time, like it became a university as we all know in 2009, and in 2014 first PhD was awarded, and this year 78 PhDs were produced, and the growth is very sustainable growth and very, very impressive growth, 28, 52, 69, 62 and then 78. But our target is that we will have, DTU should find a place in the first 200 in the best universities of the world. This will happen when we will produce, that is our vision for our university and target for our university, that we should be in the list of Times Higher Education first best 200, which every university is aspiring for. Prime Minister to President and everyone is worried about it, that at least 1 or 2 universities should come in that list, in that bracket. We are working in that direction. I do understand the difficulties. We all know the challenges also, but still yes, if we aspire for it, target for it, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will be able to achieve this. And then one of the target is DTU should produce 500 PhD students per year. That is our target, 78 to 500 in next few years, and we are slowly and steadily working in that direction. Coming to the placement data, placement DTU like from its inception, it has done extremely well in the placement, and now also we are doing very well. And as per NIRF ranking also, last to last year we were the best institution of our country with reference to placements. This year we were placed second as per NIRF data. NIRF is a rating agency of Government of India, National Institutional Ranking Framework. We were placed second after IIT Roorkee. But see here, number of companies visited as on today 197. But see here, due to pandemic also we could sustain, and we are getting better. We have better results in pandemic also, and our average package is 12 lakhs. Like for thousands of students, if we are able to place students with an average package of 10 to 12 lakh, I would like to thank our TNP and the TNP team, those who are working day and night for this. Coming to the publications, now we have, if we have to maintain our brand, we have no option but to publish. If we will not do so, we will not be able to retain the reputation which today we are having it. Realizing this, we focused on policy, we focused on such principles and guidelines to give a push to the publications, and this is the Scopus Index. It is one of the quality trademark of the Elsevier. The Scopus Index in 2013, 302 papers. In 2014, 336, 345, and see here in 2020, 1008 publications came from Delhi Technological University. Here what we thought, and our both Dean Research, Dean Postgraduate Studies and Undergraduate Studies 3, they were specifically focusing on undergraduate studies. Because what we were discussing, we have 10,000 students at undergraduate. If we only depend on the PG students and PhD students, we will not be able to achieve our target. So they focus on undergraduate studies and provide them windows for the research. So we introduced the track, research track, entrepreneurship track, product track after second year. And you will be happy to know that based on a similar such, this is one of the policy, and other policies like project also, you will get O grade if you publish. You will get something if you publish, like that. And you will be happy to know from undergraduate students this year, we could get 400 publications from our undergraduate students, because we have bright brains at undergraduate level. Now we are also focusing on undergraduate studies, and that's why, and I hope that in the next year this will be 1500, next year that may be 2500. Coming to the citations, analysis of publications. Citation is the impact and influence of research. When we say what we are publishing, whether other scientists are using it, whether other scientists are finding it meaningful and useful. So these citations, see here, in 2013, 1849 citations mean 1849 research papers of others cited our research papers. Then 2375, 2922, and in 2020, 14,086. Impact, देखिए आ रहा है धीरे धीरे. We are getting better and better results, and see this here. Then year-wise H-index. H-index is also one of the quality parameters of research. In 2016, our H-index was 34. Now it has 79, and it was in 2020. As on today, it is 82. Year-wise faculty positions. In 2015, we were having 194 faculty. Now we have 322. Financial resources. Our budget was 15 crore rupees in 2015, and this year 220 crores. Imagine so much amount we are doing expenditure on various activities in terms of salary, in terms of capital, in terms of creating the infrastructure and the enhancement of laboratories, creating new centers. 220 crores. Placement, as we all know, it is very good. Some of the we have listed the startups, like many we have success stories. Some of them are listed here. Now another experiment, what now we are doing it, we have laboratory on wheel. What our students, our DTU students are going to schools, government schools. They are teaching English, they are teaching mathematics, science, competition, soft skills, and so many other things to the students of those who are studying in government schools. And we have adopted 5 schools under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, and we have 10 other schools. But now we thought we should, when we are saying we are going to the schools, we are teaching in their classrooms, why should we not develop our laboratories? This is the first laboratory of its kind. This is a Wi-Fi enabled computing facility with 3D printer in this. We will go to the schools. We will also planning to go to the unprivileged section, unprivileged areas of the society where students can do hands-on on computers. They can also see pictures. They can also see some motivational movies and so many things. This is a new experiment, and our objective is to have 10 similar laboratory on wheels on different subjects. For example, another may be on the CNC machines. One CNC machine we will install in the laboratory on wheel, and we will go to the villages wherever we feel it is important, like that. So Shiksha Aapke Paas, this is the abhiyan of our outreach activities. So visiting villages, community centers, like that. See here, in the last 5 years we could recruit 147 teachers, new teachers, including 3 professors, 30 associate professors and 114 assistant professors. So we have now 322 regular faculty on campus. When it comes to ranking, international ranking, right now in 2017 we were not eligible for international rankings because we were lacking some of the parameters. But now we became eligible somewhere in 2018, and now see here, first time we were placed at 1001 plus bracket. Right now in overall 801 to 1000 bracket. Our target is to be in the first 200. बहुत दूर है अभी, पर yes, we are working in that direction. Computer science department is 601 to 800, physical science 801 to 1000, and QS Asia ranking 551 to 600. India ranking is 37 in QS. Times Higher Education ranking, Emerging Economies University ranking, we are placed first time here in the bracket of 251 to 300 best institutions of the world. Then when it comes to NIRF, see here our performance in NIRF from 2017. We got 46 marks, then 1846, 17, 49.97, and 2020, 51.99. Ranking, you can see here 36th, university ranking 45th, and overall is 62. Overall 171, because here the focus is not on placements, focus is not on quality of education, focus is only on research, PhD teachers, PhD students on campus, and we are working in that direction. But when it comes to magazine ranking, where their focus is on undergraduate quality of students which we are admitting in universities, and placements, and the reputation of the university, public perception, based on that we are coming from the last many years we are coming in the first 10 best institutions, like 1st, 5th and 8th as it is shown here. And this is ISO ranked institutions, and NAC also. We got A grade 3.22. We just missed by 0.04 A plus. It starts from 3.26. We just missed. But next time, now we will again, next year we will go again, and we are very hopeful that we will be A plus university by NAC also. This is the achievement of the university which I want to discuss with you. This is which that we all are taking pride in this. See, this is Times Higher Education World University Ranking. There are parameters. See here, the parameters are teaching 30%, weightage, research 30%, citations 30%, international outlook 7.5%, and industry income 2.5%. That becomes the 100%. Best university is University of Oxford. See here, their marks in teaching 91, research 99, 98, 96. वो सबसे अच्छे हैं तो अच्छा होगा ही उनका तो. Then India, the best institution is in the bracket of 301 to 350, which is ISC Bangalore. In teaching, 58.1, 53.1 in research, citation 31.9, and international outlook 22.1. Some achievement, we have started many programs, 147 new faculty. Now, when you were students, our curriculum was very fixed, but now it is an open curriculum. Students can experiment. They take 50% courses as per their choice, and we have instituted the concept of minor. Now we have 46 minors. If someone has taken admission in electrical engineering, he or she can do minor in computer science, minor in economics, minor in humanities, minor in biotechnology, or someone has taken admission in biotechnology as a major, he or she can do minor in other subjects. So based on the student choices and interest, now we have flexibility in our curriculum. Research, we have incubator, we are doing something, 450 PhD fellowships. Citations, as I have already told you. And international outlook, we have 591. Now we want to appoint international faculty. Now we will work on that direction. We don't have a single faculty, international faculty, but we will work, and our target is to have at least 50 international faculty within few years. And Government of India has also now, MHA has given directions that Indian universities can also appoint international faculty. And we have submitted that proposal to Delhi government for approval. After getting approval from the Delhi government, we will start that process also, appointment of international faculty on campus. And we have, you will visit our academic blocks and the Raj and Hoyle, some additional infrastructure have come up, and it is a zero liquid discharge campus now. We don't discharge anything outside. We have a waste to energy plant, we have our STP, we have solar plant, and we have gel board water. With these, some of the accomplishments I wanted to share with you. Just to comment on which Dr. Muktesh and Mr. Karnail Singh have said many good things. Like we have a cyber security center, but we want to work in that direction, so that we should have an active cyber security center for cyber security in the university. We will constitute a committee to see the working of that center, but yes, we will work in that direction when it comes to the evidence-based policing and big data analytics. Although we have a course on big data analytics, mentorship is a good idea. We have entrepreneurship program also, MBA in entrepreneurship also, family business, where also we need mentors in business, mentors in the technical courses and other programs also. We should have a mentorship program, specific program. We will design that with the help of our alumni association. And now we have a very flexible system of adjunct faculty. So now we will appoint adjunct faculty, those who are interested to teach in the university. We will give designation adjunct faculty, and there are rules and regulations. And our alumni, those who can contribute, should contribute in the university. And Center for Knowledge Management is under consideration, although Karnail Singh ji suggested in the last meeting also. Then we prepared the proposal, but we could not launch it. We will make it functional very soon with these words. Thank you very much, and I welcome all of you in Delhi Technological University. Thank you.